From the title, I know you already have an idea of what we will be discussing in this video, and now that I'm thinking of it, who else can show you the hidden secret language of a woman than a woman herself? Yep, a woman, of course. So I can assure you you're about to be equipped, empowered, and totally educated by the spokesman. Sorry, I mean spokeswoman. Or let's just go with spokeswoman's man, whatever that means. All I'm saying is, you men, I'm definitely representing my ladies out there without holding back. So grab a cup of coffee and be ready to get schooled. And my ladies, if I indeed speak your mind, show some love in the comment section below. Before we continue this video, you know I love to give honor to whom honor is due, like we would say those days during our debate. So, hi lovers, how have you all been? Thank you for coming back. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Love John and this is Relationship with Love John. Here we give ourselves tips on how to have a long-lasting relationship and how to fix the ones that need fixing. So, if you are interested in all of that good stuff, you should consider subscribing so you don't miss out on subsequent videos. There is a bonus at the end of this video. Make sure you watch till the end. Let's get started on today's video because I am so excited to begin already. When a woman says one thing, many men interpret it wrongly, and that is understandable because, trust me, our language is kind of difficult, but I am here like I promised earlier to decipher it for you. If you are having a call conversation with a woman and while you're still discussing, I repeat still, and she goes, "Don't call me again." Oh my brother, call, because what she's trying to find out is how seriously you're taking the matter you both are discussing. She might even decide not to answer the call at multiple tries. Well, she's saying, "Call me till I answer." Yeah, if she is important, you would put that great man ego behind and do that. Also, we tend to believe. It is too early in this video to start blaming our person. There is still more. If she picks up her purse or her things and says, "I'm leaving," don't stand up to see her off. I'll say, "Okay, take care, later," or "bye." You know those mood killer was right. She's not ready to leave. You must have just done something to put her off, and she's trying to get back at you by leaving, hoping that you would realize you're about to lose her presence and come back to your senses. This also applies to a call conversation. You guys are talking and she says, "Okay, bye." Don't say bye too. Hold on to the conversation, drag it out a little longer. She definitely still has a lot to talk about, and would if you figure out a way to make her do. Being gentle in this situation is the best approach. So whether it is a call conversation or a one-on-one meeting and she decides to leave, don't allow her leave because that is not what she wants. I feel like my man is saying, so this is your game, right? My hidden secret is getting exposed little by little. I hope it will still work on him. Okay, let's continue. Have you heard a woman say, "Leave me alone"? I bet you must. It is like our go-to vocabulary for when we feel we deserve much petting and pampering. There is this one person I love his response to my "leave me alone." He would say, "You know I can't do that." I really just love how he sounds when he says it. Very calm and weighty, like someone saying, "I am not leaving you for a second. I will be here until you're ready to talk about this thing all over with me." And I tell you, most of the times he always gets what he wants with the statement. Because 99% of the time we say "leave me alone," there is an information we want to tell you, but we want you to work hard to get it. And if you are persistent enough, you would get more than the information and may also get information on something that has gotten us angry in the past that we refuse to talk about, and even tips on how to avoid it next time. So take note of this. This next one is tricky. If she asks something and almost immediately says, "Don't worry." For example, "Who is that?" "Don't worry." Or, "What did he say?" "Don't worry." My dear brothers, worry. A woman never randomly asks questions. Never. If she is interested in an answer at a time, 100 years from that time, she will still be. And depending on the kind of woman she is, she may ask you again or go find the answers on her own. And you can bet nobody is a greater CIA agent than a woman looking for answers to her troubled mind. She always gets it. She may not like the answer, but she prefers to have the peace of mind of not liking the answer than not having the answer at all. If there is a peace of mind to it anyway. There I go, the woman part of me confusing you all with that statement, right? So, yes brother, we would eventually find out. And what we find out depends on whether you played on our intelligence or not. Let me chip in my brotherly advice. Do not play on our intelligence. We are always aware and fully conscious when we decide to become foolish for a man for whatever reason best known to us. So don't take us for granted on that. And to clear your doubt, we definitely know when we are taken for granted on that, but we will choose to stay longer, believing you will see what we are sacrificing to be with you. So help us by acting accordingly and don't make us turn into something we don't want to turn into, but we are aware we are capable of. And the last one we will be talking about is tell me you love me. Most women will never say it this way, so you will hear it in this form. Why did you leave your ex? So you like her. Admit it, if she had said yes, you would have been with her. Like you care. I could go on, but let's stop with these examples. Each of these examples is a woman trying to find out where she stands with you. And trust me, we can never get tired of finding out that. Permit me to tell you that if possible, if you allow us, we would want to know every single moment, hear it from you in every situation, whether happy or sad moment, that you are with us because you love us, not otherwise. Let's break down each example. Why did you leave your ex? One thing you should be aware of is we may be truly interested in wanting to know, but at the end of your story, we wittily end it with us being the best option, something like, and now that I look back, you are the perfect person that makes that okay. I love you. The next example, so you like her. Yes, I do, if you like her. Because trust me, she knows you do. So don't do yourself harm by lying. Just tell her the truth. But add, but it's you I love. I love you. Admit it. If she had said yes, you would have been with her. Well, I'm glad she said no. I don't want to be with anybody else. I love you. Like you care. I do. I love you. So I care. Here we have it, few of our women's language. If there are others you want to share with our community, we would be pleased to hear them from you. To the bonus I promised earlier, Love's Word of the Week. It is from Colossians 3 verse 7 and 8. It says, "It wasn't long ago that you were doing all that stuff and not knowing any better, but you know better now. So make sure it's all gone for good. Bad temper, irritability, meanness, profanity, dirty talk." And this translation is the Message Bible translation. That would wrap it up for this video. Please let me know your feedback. Like this video if you like it and unlike it if you do not. Also share so it can benefit another person. And if you're yet to subscribe, please consider subscribing. Until my next video, have a fulfilling love-filled week ahead. I love you guys. Bye.